find his way. You know what I mean? Picture of it.
Yeah, I turned it off. My bad. My bad. You hear me now, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see. Let me see. Let me check it out. Yes, yes, yes. It's on. You see, testing. I'm hearing it. Wait, now I don't hear it. You shut it off.
All right. What is going on with the MTA? I think they're spending money on some things. Are we still live? All right. So my thing about the MTA is that they shouldn't be spending money on things that they really don't need to spend money on. For example, the turnstiles with the razor sharp, what do you call it? With the razor sharp side panels that you can't jump over the turnstile with. People are still doing it. Not only that, but even without that, people are still just jumping over turnstiles. So leaving other people to feel like, well, why do I have to pay? Why should I have to pay?
I know, right? Just don't pay.
But don't spend money on those razor things. Like, please, Governor Hochul, please. Like, Mayor Adams.
whatever, whoever's in charge,
MTA
right?
commissioner, stop spending money on silly stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
There's not enough police to patrol everywhere. There really isn't. This is New York City, but we don't have enough police for everyone in New York City. So they need to
Stop.
they need to be where they're really needed, as opposed to just standing around waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, I tell you, this much people, especially when it comes to that. But we're gonna jump to some word on the street, and one of the things with the MTA as well on the word on the streets. But here it is, some word on the street. All right. Well, here's some word on the street. Controversy to what a lot of people are writing down. Trump has nothing to do with the egg. There's still a bird flu. There's still a bird flu going around. Yeah, you know how these haters that don't like him and these Democrats, blaming everything on him. But the bird flu is getting so crazy that the egg prices are going to shoot. But here's the thing. Stating that they want cageless chicken because of the bird flu.
Yeah, but do you not buy cageless eggs?
I don't care what I buy, but
it matters.
the flu is not going to say, oh wait, this chicken is not in the cage.
Because they feel
let me not give them that bird the flu.
If we're not all confined together, there's less of a chance that we're all going to infect each other.
But they still confined. They still in the barn.
Not if they're cageless.
No, they're not in the cage, but they still going to be in a barn with all of them. You're still caged, no matter what you say.
Agricultural confinement, depending on how many there are per square, whatever.
Yes,
that they
you're still combined. So don't let them fool you and try to put the prices up and try to say it's healthier. No, it's not. It's the same
Boil
damn
your
eggs.
eggs.
It's the same damn thing.
Right.
Egg, chicken that's running away free and a running away and not free. Back in the days, we had house slaves and then we had field slaves. They were still slaves. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
True.
You got chickens in the cage, chicken out of the cage. It's still a chicken.
They're still slaves too.
They still chicken. So, but they need to figure out a way because other countries don't have that problem. They have the chicken.
They have other.
They have bird flus. Yeah, but they have bird flus, but not extreme like here. I think they letting it to be extreme. This is my conspiracy thing. I think they letting it be.
They want us to pay attention to this as opposed to what's really happening.
And plus to
weapons
pay
of
more,
mass distraction.
To pay more money. Pay more money. And with that said, also Black Hawk hit an airplane with only 35 people inside the plane.
Kentucky?
Yeah. Okay, here's my conspiracy on this. First of all, Black Ops are very unique to be in the air with airplanes.
Black Hawks?
Yeah. So you got a Black Hawk hitting an airplane. Two, this is what I was telling Rhea. In the news, since when they call people in the plane people?
Passengers.
Right. When they're not regular people, they call them passengers. But when they authorities, with people that are big, they say people.
Good eye. I like that. Words matter.
When they said 35 people, first of all, when they said 35, what airplane only has 35 people?
And what people?
And they said people. They didn't say passengers. And then they find out that some of them were from the Olympics, some from the Olympics, but they didn't name the rest. So to me, this is my conspiracy, that they were probably political people that were trying to make a difference in the world, like always, and they crashed.
So did anyone die? I don't know the updates.
No survivors, all 35.
Oh. And the Black Hawk and the commercial plane?
Yeah, and they didn't even mention if someone died in the Black Hawk. That's what's funny about it. They only mentioned
the
plane.
matter.
They were only mentioning the plane.
They're not people.
And this might not be no survivors because it just blew up in the air. I was like,
is there footage of it blowing up or no?
I didn't even notice.
The only footage I saw last night was the little footage of a fire, but the airplane fin is in the way, so you can't see the actual.
I won't be surprised if they blew it up.
Yeah, all you see is the explosion around the object, but you don't see the object because
anything that has to do with the government, I won't be surprised. And plus,
why?
I've been watching spy shows, and I'm up to like the second season and stuff like that. We didn't see no name popping up.
Thanks for joining.
Well, open the chat. Okay. Oh, okay. Hi, Rosa. How we doing? So, it is so crazy, all this. But also, speaking of the president, he is trying to fight to help New York not be paying these extra $9. So they're going back to court again, and if they lose, they have to shut it down, which New Jersey now is joining the lawsuit as well.
Because they have to come over too. So when was the last time you've been downtown? I was downtown Saturday and nobody was outside.
No, and they saying it's helping. Saturday. It's helping with traffic.
Nobody was outside.
Okay, it might be helping with traffic,
the subway or anything.
But no one wants to go to Manhattan. Like little by little, the only people you see is tourists in Manhattan.
Oh my God, no one was outside. They were either indoors
because they're trying to make a stand. They don't want to pay. People are finding routes. There's even videos online.
Yeah.
If you want to pass this, go through this area, go through that area.
There should be.
And there's areas you can back roads. But you don't have to pay that $9. Yeah. You might pay $2 extra in gas, maybe, but the whole point is not to pay.
People start finding out, start catching up.
Even
route. Whatever works.
Even some Democrats were saying this is ridiculous. Like, why are we paying extra? You don't have to be a
Republican or a Democrat or a conservative or independent.
Anybody.
The fact of the matter is, it's hard to live right now. Okay, especially in high rent areas like New York City, Hawaii, Los Angeles. Like, come on. It's rent is high.
And don't let them lie to you, because the media was like, it's going to be affecting all the drivers. Forget about the drivers. The consumers are who are going to get affected, because the trucks that got to come in, now they got to charge the material, whatever's in there, a little extra.
Yeah.
So, of course, just like the eggs,
everything that goes through
is going to go
the
up.
Trucks.
Everything is going to go up. So, ladies and gentlemen, even if you don't have a vehicle, don't think it's not going to affect you. Because I know some people are like, I don't drive anyway.
The fact of the matter
is, it's still going to affect you.
All of this is going to affect everyone in some way, shape, or form, whether you live in New York or not.
Yeah.
Whether you live in a different time zone.
Especially
being affected by, I was affected by, like, I can't even have a certain meeting with veterans because Trump said, no, you can't have that. How the hell is that? What does that have to do with him doing his job?
Yeah, a lot of things are going to be a lot of things are going to be affected, especially if you live past Manhattan. So if a truck got to come, if you live in like Yonkers and the truck
outside of the boroughs,
right, and the truck doesn't go the other way, he has to go through Manhattan first. Yeah. So if he has to go through Manhattan first to drop off something, that $9 has to trickle, somewhere down the line. Yeah. So even if you live in Yonkers, it's got to come
from somewhere. Somebody's got to pay for it.
Guess what? That shirt that was $3 is now $4. Now you know why? Because they have to charge extra.
Coffee's $10.
Oh my God! I don't even buy coffee in Manhattan.
Some people do. I'm like, damn.
It's ridiculous.
That's like cigarettes. I don't buy cigarettes. I stopped buying cigarettes years ago. So why? It's just so unbelievably expensive.
You're overdoing it.
It's not necessary.
You're overdoing with some of these prices because, the rent, hopefully they're going to attack the rent again.
The rent doesn't equal the pay.
No,
right?
No. And that's another thing. What does my pay got to do with the rent? The rent should be the same no matter what. If, of course, I'm making more money, doesn't mean that you need to be making more money. That doesn't work that way. And I'm hoping that that's the one thing that they have on the list to attack.
Yeah.
But it's way low, low on the list.
Yeah. It's not top priority, but it is a priority.
Right, but it is going to be done with
New York City residents.
The congressman said that it's going to be done within the year or so, that they're going to redo the rent.
It's in the works.
So hopefully they make that cap again like they did when Reagan was on. And when Reagan left, they were glad he left because, and some of the grandfather parents that they only pay like $300 a month, the landlords were dying for them to leave.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
can't wait till they die.
Once they leave, I can raise the rent. And
they ain't living.
But the funny part about it, how? Like, the whole concept, and again, everyone's saying, it's not affecting me. My rent is okay.
Not yet.
And let them keep raising rent, and for no reason.
If that's not going to affect you, then the congestion pricing is, or the subway thing is. Like, either way, you got to live, and you got to get from point A to point B. And you got to make money to live. So it's going to, somebody's going to pay.
Yeah.
And you might be inconvenienced, so, oh well.
It's gonna be a big.
What can
big
you
time.
do? I don't know.
So with that, they also saying that the trains and everything are gonna, getting more people. They're gonna be doing a train from Brooklyn, I think,
maybe
to Manhattan.
during the week, but
no matter what you do, every time they say, "Oh, because of this, now more people are going to the trains." So was that your idea in the first place, to try to get people to be on the train?
Make it usable.
Listen,
we shouldn't have to fear on the train either.
So that means more people in the train. That means more crazy people in the train. So what are you going to do about that?
Are we going to put police here and here at this stop and all the stops? No.
They want people to take the train, and then the other week I saw a post that someone got stuck for 2 hours on the L train.
Yeah.
Oh, the L train is not the best train either.
So also,
it's notoriously not the best.
Also, down, with word on the streets about MTA, they are looking for 6 people that what the media said, they stole the R train. They didn't steal the R train. They went on a joyride on the R train.
What do you mean, like they took the conductor?
Yeah, but according to them, they stole it. So that means
Where they put it without tracks.
That means they picked up the train and then they took it to their house. That's what stolen means.
It's still missing or no?
No, they took the R train on a joyride.
Oh, okay. So,
but they making it seem like it's a big issue. It's a missing train.
Where is it?
They took it out the track. So if you see anybody walking around with trains, Stupid media. The media, we people, they use
check your bag, miss.
Yeah, we're missing a train. Let me check your bag. Freaking people, they use the
16, right?
They use the stupidest words. I thought when they used the illegal good citizens, I was like, wait, you can't be an illegal and a law-abiding citizen. You can't be both.
And you can't be a law-abiding citizen by breaking the law.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden it's a missing train. No, 6 people took a joyride on the R train.
I would have done it too.
They jumped on the R train.
The question is, the real issue is, why were they able to? And all this time no one was ever able to do that, because I would have tried as a kid.
All right.
What?
Curiosity. I would have been like, oh snap! What does this?
Would have, especially in the 80s, like crazy.
They went on a joyride.
Whose responsibility? Who didn't do their job?
All they have to do is go on Facebook and find out who's posting up them on the train. Yo, we taking the train.
Right.
Because they're going to be stupid enough to do it.
That's how you catch criminals anyway.
And maybe they were so dumb saying, yo, I got a train to sell you. You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine?
Meet me in Brooklyn Junction. Meet me towards the R line. I'm
selling it on Facebook Market.
But, ladies and gentlemen, that was word on the street. I couldn't make it up. It was in the. You probably missed it.
You can't make this up.
You probably missed it in the news, but that's why word on the street is for. But let's get to some 2 topics I really wanted to talk about if I can remember. But one of them is, if everybody knows, there's a fat rapper saying that she couldn't get on the lift, and now
she didn't try to get in either.
Girl, you can't. Not even with butter, you could have squeezed her in.
Why didn't you try? I would have tried. Like, come on, stop playing. Let's go. Right?
Yeah. No, but here's the thing. That's why I'm glad you said that.
You knew that. So stop being cheap and order an XL.
She's bigger than Lizzo or whatever her name is.
Lizzo.
She's way bigger than her. And even Lizzo went online and said, I would never take a small. No, she's bigger than Lizzo. That's what I'm saying.
Is she? This big, right?
Yeah.
Wider.
And Lizzo went online and said, I would have never even took
Why embarrass yourself?
A small.
You wasted your time. What do you think? You got a lawsuit?
She's trying to sue, but here's the thing.
That's what it is.
She's not trying to sue because she's fat shaming and everything. I think she's trying to sue because she got embarrassed because she went online thinking that everybody was going to be
cheer her on,
and they not. They even making a GoFundMe for the taxi driver. They made a GoFundMe for because they fired him.
Oh, they fired him
because of her.
Oh,
so now they made a GoFundMe for him.
Cool, girl.
To get him, and they all said if they go to the court, they're gonna try to stop her.
Yeah.
Even the fat people said no.
There's nothing in the clause that says that they should be liable for your body not fitting anywhere that you ordered. You have an option to order different sizes, or if you're a bariatric, what they call obese, or if you have a handicap, right? You say, hey, listen, I need some trunk space, or I need leg space.
Listen, I'm 6 feet.
This you didn't say I'm obese.
There's time.
Lift.
Yeah, there's a time we went to the Philippines. No, I think we were coming back, and our flight got messed up. I had to be like in a little. My feet looked like they were like this because I'm so tall, right? Yeah. But when we leave, we always say we want the open lane.
Exit row.
Yeah. All the long lane.
Row. Yeah.
Because I know I'm tall. Yeah. So if you know your limits, why are you gonna go? So, but here's the first picture. Let's put the first picture of her and her lawyers up there. You gonna tell me that's gonna fit through a door?
Look at both of them. They equal one of her.
Exactly.
Put them together.
That's
her hip to hip. Shoulder to shoulder is her width, hip to hip.
You needed to buy, but here is the catch, right?
How are you gonna get in there? Why don't you drive yourself, huh? Because you can't fit.
You can't fit
in a traditional car.
I
can't fit in that little. One time, my head was. I'm 5'7".
I get a XL because I'm tall.
The tall, you don't want to be sitting like this. So it's not a matter of being this common sense. People.
Listen, no, but I listened to the video. I didn't see the video. I was listening to it.
Yeah.
Because I was watching Breakfast Club and they played it. She said,
I saw the video.
Well, I be taking my friend's car and it's a big truck.
To the driver.
You just said a truck. This is not a truck.
It's not even a four-wheel drive.
This, not even clowns are taking this in the circus. They were like, we can't even fit. Mexicans said, listen, I got 3 families and we don't even fit in this car.
No.
You know what I mean? But here's
a setup.
Here's the thing. She went online to talk about, you see, this is my friend's car. Look at her friend's car. Put the second photo. That's not a car.
First of all, the
and
wheel
then you
is
still can hardly fit.
the same size. Yeah.
So she put that photo to make a point.
What
and
point
that's
was that?
And that's why
stupid?
she's mad. Because everybody is now against her because they said
It's still not the same size.
you put
And
a
you can
truck.
barely fit.
You put a truck and you still trying to squeeze through.
Yeah, it's proving the point against
And
you.
first of all, who's her friend? Because no one told her that those clothes didn't look good on her.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
No one told her
See,
that
this is why you don't do stuff like this to try to get a paycheck. You just open yourself up for all types of laughs and jokes. And
we got jokes for days, boy. You gave me a whole lineup for days.
You know, like you're opening yourself up to some poison.
No, but here's another photo of her in the car saying that she got all this room. Look at the
That's
look at the
driver's seat.
look at the wheel touching her belly, and she's not even all the way in. So if you can't even fit in a truck,
one leg out.
You couldn't fit in a truck. How you gonna fit in a little car? And then here's show the other picture. Here's the actual steering wheel on her belly. No room to even steer the wheel. Play that other one. No room to steer the wheel.
That's yeah. That tells you something.
So
And that's an SUV.
Yeah, and you put this photo to make a point that she can fit in the car, and all you did was just. I know your lawyers right now are pissed off.
Right. The point is
the lawyers are like, oh my
God. The point is ignorance. Stop getting online posting yourself. Just stop. Because the more you post, the more you're making your case worse. You're losing the case.
And then this is in. Ladies and gentlemen, she was just trying to rap and fell and rolled.
Wow.
I wish I had that video. Check out the video. She was rapping and she fell backwards looking like a weeble wobble.
Oh.
She could weeble wobble, but they don't fall down. She was like this with a turtle in her back. And everybody was laughing. You just made a joke of yourself.
Yeah.
Trying to make, I guess she's an independent rapper, trying to make it in the world.
Maybe this will give her, what do you call it?
Well, now she's an independent comedian rapper.
Right. This will give her something to rap about. Right?
Listen, I don't understand. Don't
Material, thank you.
Don't do this to yourself. You okay the way you were, and you were rapping here and there, because they said that she was going around. But here's the catch, ladies and gentlemen, for y'all people that saying, "Oh, y'all shouldn't talk about her like that."
She shouldn't put herself out there.
No, this is not the first time that she ordered a small car and they didn't take her. So she recorded this one, and then you can hear her laugh.
But she did it on purpose.
She was recording and laughed, talking about what you trying to say. I can't fit in here.
Yeah.
For someone that's really pissed off that you telling them I can't fit, that was not it.
You're not going to record it.
That was not it. She was laughing about it. So she was taking it as a joke, and she just got upset because everybody is now against her.
Right.
You're not going to win in court. And
You have no case.
If Lyft gives her money just to shut her off, you're stupid.
That's different.
Take it to court.
That's different.
I'll take it to court.
A settlement is different than admitting that's the right thing.
You need a criminal analyst, I'll be free. I'll do it for free. Be up in there in the courthouse making sure she's going to look more dumb than she did.
Wait,
Come on
what
now.
state was this?
I don't know. It wasn't probably New York. I don't know.
Please
I don't even know.
Please don't.
If anybody knows, please let us know,
Oh,
because
God.
I even forgot.
Please don't let it be in New York.
But whatever it was, these people, you're trying to sue for things, and then she was like, "Oh, he's body shaming." No, he's
Nobody
telling
didn't
you
say
the
anything
truth.
about your body.
He was telling you the truth. You can't fit. I'm sorry. You know, like when you jump in the elevator and you have a whole bunch of people, even one skinny person comes in.
Or the
what do
train.
you tell them? You can't fit.
Right. The doors won't close because you can't fit.
The
Not
bus.
'cause you're fat, not
the
'cause
bus.
you're obese.
Somebody got to get out.
You just can't fit. We're at capacity. It's dangerous.
Listen.
The doors won't close.
And then now they got another white girl video recording her telling about these are places that we can't go. And then the funny part about it is she's like, I got to go to these places and I got to be thinking of my health with a tank and a thing in her nose walking around overweight. and you worrying about health?
She's walking, not in a chair.
No, she's like this.
I'm
And
surprised she was walking.
I went to an airplane and I had to take 2 chairs, and the man was mad because
Yeah.
I didn't pay for the 2 chairs. Hello, you're taking 2 seats.
Oh, you gotta pay. For
You got to
that.
take
Okay.
2. It's common sense. You take 2 seats.
Yeah. They don't care. They just squish you in there. They
We
want you to pay.
when we took our son, he was a baby. We knew he was not going to sit on the seat. He's a newborn baby, pretty much. But we paid
the
for that
space.
seat
You can put stuff in it.
that we can put. And they looked at us. We were like, we paid for all 3
Right.
seats because we wanted to
What
sit
are you looking
comfortable.
at? Yeah.
We wanted to sit comfortable. If you want to sit
pay
comfortable,
for it.
pay for
That's
it.
what money's for.
I don't understand that. Please explain, because I'm like,
That's what money's for. Okay. You work hard so you can afford comfort.
you pay for the comfort.
Instead of being in agony for 12 freaking hours.
Like if I'm going from A to B, that's only like 5 or 6 minutes. You damn right.
I mean,
I'm taking a little car. I'm not
Right.
paying no extra
You don't
money.
want somebody like that sitting on the plane with you because they're going to wig out. They're going to go crazy eventually because of the lack of space. I'm just telling you. I haven't done it, but I've definitely felt like doing it if I hadn't been able to get up and move or, Did you
Listen,
see what happened in Lagos?
I know.
Imagine 16 hours in the air.
We're not joking around that the person is fat. We're joking around that the person doesn't make sense.
You're ignorant.
You don't got no common
Your ignorance
sense.
is funny. Yeah, it's amusing. You put it out there for us to see.
That's like Shaq talking about, let me get the smallest car for Uber, and then tries to get in and complains that he can't fit. Shaq is not even going to do that. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro.
Like this girl, like I'm saying, Lizzo is what, 3 something or 2 something.
She's tall too, right?
And this girl was 400 and something, close to 500 pounds. Lizzo went online and said, I even take XXL.
It was all a setup,
It's for her to
intentional.
get their attention. She's getting it because even we're talking about it, but we're talking about how dumb she is and how dumb anyone else that's trying to protect her is.
Yeah, I wouldn't stand behind
Oh,
that.
but you don't know her. You don't know her life. I know her life. Look how big she is.
I know what was posted by the individual. So that says enough.
You know what?
That's their testimony.
Another thing that bothers me, if you see how they call them, anorexic, person, they say, oh man, she needs to start eating because she doesn't eat. Maybe she don't got no money. She's broke. Everybody says something, but as soon as it's a fat person, you be like, damn, stop eating. You don't know her life. Maybe it runs in her family.
Stop fat shaming.
Yeah, stop that. It runs in her family. No, that's the problem. Nobody in her family runs. So let's stop that first of all. Let's stop that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's inherited. It goes from family to family. No, it don't. The plate goes from family to family, maybe. That's about all. You cannot say that the whole family is big because it goes through the thing. There's no science proof yet saying that. But why you looking for excuses for a big fat one, but when it's a skinny person that can't hardly eat, there's you be like, she can eat, grab some food. No, it goes both ways, ladies and gentlemen. It goes both ways. It's a sickness, that some people eat so much and they don't.
Psychological. It's all eating disorders.
Right, right.
Whether you're too big or not enough food is in you. You're dying. You're dying.
Yeah, just and don't say that you're trying to do, and especially in this world, healthy. Everything so far is healthy this, healthy that.
Big market.
Go outside and go to the park and eat the grass. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, salad.
Wheat grass.
Grass and all this other stuff. But then you pushing that overweight looks pretty. Make up your mind. Is it health? We supposed to be healthy, or it's pretty to look overweight?
Both.
In other words, mind your business and let us live. That's what they pretty much. Because you cannot in one side of your mouth saying we all need to live healthy. Go to the gym, eat this green thing and all this, and then Lizzo comes out and talking about, but that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
Well, because it's until you get thinner from eating right and doing all of these exercises, then we'll say that you were beautiful. I don't know.
Yeah, and then don't listen to any of these
No, that
big
just
celebrities.
means you have to be nice to yourself. Like you
True.
don't have to scrutinize yourself so
Right.
much because the world is doing that
You don't need to
already.
seek validation from people online.
Just be
your
you.
whole life.
And don't listen to these overweight celebrities because they be like, yeah, being overweight is healthy. And then as soon as they start getting money, they wind up getting
got the
skinny.
means to do whatever they want.
And all of a sudden, bam, they get skinny. And then it was because it was a health scare. Yeah, okay. Especially all the singers. You notice how they came out, they were big. You had Big Luther. You know what I'm saying? Then he came down skinny Luther. You know, you got Big Jamie, then he got built, and then he got skinny. And you got all these, and who's that, the guy that I think is a puppet from the show, Name That Tune? Jackson. Randy Jackson. Now he's Skinny Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And they talking about it was a health scare. No, it ain't. As soon as they make money, they know that the thinness is healthy for them.
Right. It looks better.
It looks better on them. Al Roker was a scare. But he didn't go the hard route. He went the easy route. He went the rich route. You know, paid to get it all sucked out and all that.
Bypass?
Yeah. So everyone wants to live healthy, so just do what you need to do. And if you feel comfortable, then by all means. But again, don't think that everybody else should feel comfortable because you're comfortable. It doesn't work that way.
Just be comfortable with yourself, then no one else's opinion really matters after that.
It doesn't really care. But make common sense, you know? If you're a tall person, then you want to get a place with a big ceiling. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's just a suggestion if you want to be comfortable, that's all.
Yeah, if you want to be squashing a little, you know, you're 5 pounds and want to be in a 3 pound bag, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's on you. So I was complaining when I was in the airplane, and I told the lady, I said, yo, I had a seat that I was perfectly on, and then the plane we had to go to a different plane, and now you got me in a short one, my knee hitting giving me black eyes.
That matters.
I'm like, come on now. That's why I was mad. Yeah. But no one can be like, oh, you should have brought one. I did buy a bigger seat. Right.
But there's nothing you can do about it, so, you know.
But come on. Yeah. But anyway, listen, that's that. She's dumb, and if any judge or any jury, you know, finds her liable to get money, you're dumb too.
It is entertaining, though. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it was entertainment. I thought someone was joking when they told me. I was like, please. A big girl was pissed because she couldn't fit in the car. They was like, yeah. When I actually seen it,
if anything, she thought about that.
When I actually seen
it a long while before.
Oh yeah.
Ordered the car.
Listen, I don't know what they're gonna do, you know, for anything. But I found my cards, people. Word on the street, MTA. Yeah, I found my card. That's what I'm gonna say. Another topic that we have. I always put on my post. Stop entertaining the masters. If you're not from the hood, if you're not black and brown, you probably don't understand what that means. But here it is. Yep. Another person entertaining the masters. A nurse aide was video recording herself and posted it up, her twerking and doing all this on top of a patient.
Because we needed to see that. She needed to get fired. That's what she wanted.
Oh, my goodness gracious, people. Yeah. Then you wonder why no one respects us. Come on now. She over there driving.
A brown person?
Yes.
Where was this?
That I didn't see. But she was a healthcare worker and sparked a whole lot of problems. A lot of black females were complaining about her, talking about, you see, you're bringing us down. You know, people like you.
Bring herself down, dude.
Well, you know how it is.
Yeah, of course. People who think that's the only type of black woman that's out there.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Then that's your own ignorance. But the fact of the matter is that she was entertaining the masters, like you said. Anytime you post your job, I mean, you got to know you on thin ice.
Yeah.
You're connecting your job with your personal life in a post. People look at it. Oh, they say, where does she work? Oh, I'm gonna get this beef fired. Right? And those things shouldn't mix a lot of the times.
And then on the other flip side, they investigating. I don't know when they say investigating. I see the tape.
They want to know why she was allowed to do that.
Listen, I don't care.
And nobody caught her.
The tape is there. You're out.
Yeah.
They ain't no investigating. The tape is there. But on the other side, there was a half Asian, half black girl. Got a job as a air flight attendant. Okay. So no one's on the plane, and started dancing and twerking and having fun, saying, yay, I got a job, I got the job. And they fired her right away. There was no investigation, but they fired her right away, saying that she shouldn't be twerking on the job when she was not really on the
There
job.
must have been a clause in her contract where they got her.
They probably got
She
her
was on
there.
probation, you know.
But again,
Yeah.
entertaining,
It's not worth it.
entertaining the masses. First of all, if you look at this girl, she don't have a flight attendant body. She was thick, you know, and nice where the guys would be like, excuse
very
me,
shapely.
excuse me, I need another
Be
drink.
brushing up against you in
Yeah.
the aisle.
Oops, I dropped the peanuts. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the beauty, it's the booty. You know what I mean? Like she
Too
has
much attention.
she has that hood body, that nice, beautiful body, nice hair and everything.
Can't package it tight.
She's not skinny like the regular
Yeah.
flight attendant. So
It's a
for
lot.
you to go and start twerking, you just showed that you're a hood person and they don't want that mentality. That's why they fired her right away.
It's
You couldn't
unfortunate.
just dance like regular. Yes, I got a job.
Or not even
You know?
danced. I mean, not even posted about work. Like, why even?
There was nobody in the plane, so she wasn't really bothering nobody. I couldn't
Still,
understand
you
that.
Just got that job, maybe. You
Yeah.
know, like that's.
But
not,
in the beginning, she was dancing okay. She was like, yeah. But then she got on the chair and started to. That's when.
she got into it. Huh?
That's when the hood came out of her.
She forgot where she was. Clearly.
The hood came out. She was educated a little bit. I got my job. I got. Oh, and then all of a sudden it started. Hey.
That's
Nay, nay in the
too
house.
much flashing. Why you gotta flash? Some people don't have jobs, you know. Yeah, why you gotta flash?
First day job, first day fired. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like
That's embarrassing as hell.
that was. Watch out, think people, because this
Now your
is
job search is even harder.
that was kind of ridiculous. Don't do it again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, when you're doing
Talk
stuff
about a
like that.
lesson
So, but
Ouch.
yeah, and you know, but also on the other side, I want to get into a topic here. A female lawyer went online. This is pretty old. This is about 4 or 5 months ago, and I forgot to talk about it. But a female lawyer went online telling other females, get your prenup because men can get money now. A lot of men and some females are attacking her because they was like, okay, so you wasn't saying that when it was a female taking the guy's money.
Right.
And the guy was protecting himself by
People were
asking
against prenups.
for prenups.
Right.
But now that the guy can get your money, now you're talking about prenups are good. Listen, miss, whoever you are, I don't know what type of lawyer you are, but you're never going to get a case again about somebody once they see this video because you're one of those how they call them woman empowered. You know when you're not, you can't do that. You can't say, women, don't get a prenup from these guys. Get all their money.
It's biased.
And then now all of a sudden get a
You
prenup.
set yourself up for tongue lashes by guys like this.
The double standard. I don't like the double standard even when it comes from a man.
No, so
it
that's
doesn't
what I
make no
mean.
sense.
You're just opening yourself up. I mean, if you're in that type of position, a doctor or lawyer, it's best to stay neutral, I would say.
I would have just shut.
No.
Because first of all, no one hired you to represent them anyway. So, I don't know who you representing.
Everybody's trying to get, views and TikToks and, likes and
That's the only thing she probably got. She got good views and bad comments. You know what I mean? Because the quality was good. It's just the comments were attacking you like crazy.
That's unfortunate.
And then I was reading some of the comments. There was some other woman saying, "Oh, but why are you telling us not
It's biased.
to get?"
It doesn't look good.
Yeah. But would you get a prenup? Would you ever think about a prenup when you?
If I had to, I mean, listen. If I had to think about that, I would think about whether or not I want to get married. That's one. And if I really needed to, if there was no way around it, yes, I would propose it. And I wouldn't be mad if my lover proposed the same thing. We would talk about it, like, do we need to get married, or whatever.
If I was filthy rich and I met my wife, I would be like, I need a prenup. First of all, to test her out. Maybe I don't want a prenup.
That's what I mean. Let's talk about
I'm
it.
going to say, I want to, before we get married, you have to sign this prenup. And she said, why?
going on in
Why?
your head?
Do
Right.
you think I'm going to take your money? Right there, I would have been
Why
like,
do
you know
you
what?
care?
Forget it. We're not even going to get married.
Why do you care?
Because someone that doesn't really think about taking your money, they would not mention that they're going to
care.
take your money.
Yeah.
She would have been like, okay, what's yours?
I got my own shit.
I say,
stuff.
as long as from this day forward, whatever we make together is ours, right?
Right.
Whatever you made over there, that's yours.
There
okay.
you go. All it
Even a
takes is
female that would have
conversation.
told me that, I would have told them, what do I sign? Because I wasn't there for your ups and downs
right.
to make all that
Making
money.
that money.
I wasn't
didn't
the
have
one
anything to do with
sacrificing.
it. So why should I be reaping the benefits for years after we're not even living together?
No. From here, as soon as I sign it,
Especially
from there
without
on,
kids. Yeah.
from there on, now whatever we built together is ours.
Right.
That money was
I think
yours.
that's fair.
It just makes sense, but a lot of people think, oh, of course, the person is rich, and now I married them, now I'm rich too. No,
it doesn't work like that.
it's just like the parents.
You don't want their bad credit.
It's just like, I think it was Shaq that said it. That said, because they asked him, why do you go to travel and all this and your kids don't hardly? He said, because my kids are not rich. I'm the one that's rich.
Right.
He said it just like that. He was like, they got to earn it.
Yeah.
He said, I'll give them money. Yes, I got money for them for the
Especially-
side,
right.
but I'm not going to
Especially
give them all my
if
money.
you're bringing your kids up like that, you got to tread a very thin line because you don't want them to be some spoiled jerk off, you know?
Yeah, he was like, no.
Killing people. That happens.
So when you get into a marriage, the only thing you bringing in is your love and your attention.
Yeah.
You're
How
not
many times you hear of a kid killing their parents for money?
for money. Well, I heard people killing
Spouses, you
street
know.
people for $200. So
Yeah.
imagine.
It's way too popular.
But don't think you coming into a marriage of a rich person, you deserve that money. No, man or woman, you do not deserve not even a dime from the money that person made before they met you.
Yeah. That's just that's asking for a lot.
That's dumb. You know. Now you don't even deserve
If they want to give it to you, that's fine, but you don't deserve it because you didn't earn it.
But here's another thing: you don't even deserve a dime after they make millions if you didn't even help.
That's true.
So don't be like, oh, because I'm her husband. I get half of her money. She just opened a corporation. Did you help? Were you the backbone of it? Did you get like hey, do you need paperwork? Oh, let me go and get you your papers for your fax machines and all
taking
that.
care of
Like
the kids.
doing that's helping. But if you're just sitting back, then I don't even think you deserve anything.
Yeah.
Or if you're one of those that would like, I don't even think this business is going to work. You're the one. You're the one
that's
wasting.
the worst.
You're the one that's wasting your time, and then they come back.
That's the worst.
We made $1 million
They didn't believe
account.
in you in the first place.
Then you don't deserve nothing.
Yeah.
You don't deserve nothing. So it's a give or take.
It sure is.
Even if you think that the business is going to fail, be like, hey, give it a try. Let's figure it out.
A partner's position is to be supportive no matter what. Be realistic and be supportive.
Yeah. So you don't deserve no money. I'm sorry, but the lawyer was true. Get a prenup. But the way she came out was, girls, you need to get a prenup now to protect yourself. But you wasn't telling that to the guys when they were doing it. It was a problem when they were
Get all
protecting
you can
themselves.
from him.
So listen, nope, not gonna work that way. But here is one of the topics that bothered me.
What's that?
A stepfather video recorded himself telling his wife then that he wants his son out the house, her son out the house. So in the video, I was like, look at
Is he
homeboy.
a minor?
No, but that's what I thought. I was like, look at homeboy trying to throw her son
Oh,
out.
he's an adult.
He a grown man living with mama, taking everything from the mom.
Right, sucking and sucking.
So the
just sucking
stepfather
everything.
said, no, this is our house. And the guy was like, this is not your house. This is my mom's house. He was like, I'm sorry to say, but it's my house
Right,
as well
yeah.
because I'm married to her now.
Yeah.
And you're not doing nothing, so I want you out. The mother said, oh, it's him or you.
Right,
When she said that, homeboy said, you know what? Don't even bother.
right. I'm out.
And now she's crying about it online saying, I lost my husband.
Well, you wanted your son to be your partner, so there you go. Have him help you pay the bills and.
And the thing is,
right?
he wasn't
you raised
paying.
him that way.
He wasn't paying anything.
That's
The-
what I'm being sarcastic.
The
but
stepfather was paying all the bills,
paying the bills,
not even the mother.
taking care of the house. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, no, nope. I'm sorry.
He knew it was his value. You know what I mean? Like the son was probably disrespectful, mooching, and just sucking every bit of their money and resources. You know,
At least
running a strain between them. You know,
and that is a strain because when you're arguing, like let's say me and you together, we're arguing about your stepson.
You don't have
wasting
private
all
time,
our food.
right.
Now here comes our argument between the kids.
It's always going to be about him. We're never going to agree. So, all right.
Listen, and that's one of the main causes of divorce, because when their kids leave, they were so concentrating on their kids that when they leave, they don't even know each other. So they wind up getting divorced after their kids leave.
That's crazy.
But here's the thing. Your kids, in your mindset, you already got to know. When you're married, you're supposed to have a mindset of this is forever. Yeah. Your kids are never forever. Your kids are going to leave their house and make their own family. So that's not forever. So you got to concentrate on what's forever, and that's you and your mate. Especially a stepson that, your son, that he's grown.
Yeah, and toxic.
That's grown. And this is my mom's house. I can do. Why don't you leave? I was like, oh, my goodness gracious.
That's unfortunate.
I was watching a video, like, shocked. Like, is this really people's thoughts? Like,
yeah.
I was waiting for them to say, plus, Mom, I don't live with my mom. My mom lives with me.
I mean, it's not like she couldn't have just got him a house or something, an apartment or something like that, or had him stay somewhere.
She couldn't even hardly afford the apartment she's in.
Oh, wow.
Because the stepdad is paying for everything.
Him. So she needed, what? I don't know what she was thinking.
So you just bit the hand that feeds you for.
Maybe she was testing him.
I don't know. Some people they do that. They throw ultimatums out, not knowing how it's going to affect.
Not thinking that
now
through.
The ultimatum was for their son: either you get a job or leave.
You can see your son anytime.
You can't tell a man that's paying for everything, either my son or you leave.
Right.
Leave.
That was a test.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let's see how much of a sucker he'll be.
And he left.
Yeah.
He said, "You see this? You see this, people?
You're
picking him over me," and he was packing his stuff as he was recording.
Good for him.
And he said, "I'm recording this so that way, in case you try to come back, I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to show your family how this is." And he was like, "I'm going to show the family this video," and I was dying.
Wow.
And he left. And there was another video where a female played the guy dirty, having 2 kids of her own, that's not his, in a nice house. And was getting mad because the guy was throwing her and the kids out.
So whose house was it?
His.
Okay. So they just came and stayed, and she got mad because they were no longer welcome.
He doesn't want her there no more because she was playing him dirty.
Okay, so get out.
All the females were like, "Oh, that's messed up. She got 2 kids."
Oh, she's got 2 kids? Okay.
What's messed up is
she should have thought of that. Why are you're so busy sleeping around? Like, your kids are important. Stay home.
The comments is what got me pissed. All these females protecting her, defending her.
Leave him.
Defending her because he threw her out with her 2 kids. First of all,
what did she do?
She played him dirty.
Yeah.
She's the dumb one, knowing I got 2 kids in a nice freaking house.
Maybe not screw this up.
With a man that's taking care of us. It's not even
He's
dad.
He's not beating me. He's not,
But it's his fault for throwing her out. He's the bad one.
You had it good.
He's the bad one. So these videos, now some of the videos I've seen are all sketched. And people are like, "Oh, I can't believe this is happening." No, it's a sketch, buddy. But the topic of the story is reality stories that are popping up, When I seen that one, I said, wow. And he threw her stuff out. He said, "Take your kids because they're not staying here."
Legally, he can do that.
He was like, "They're not staying here. Take your kids with you."
Call the police and they'll escort her.
They'll escort her out. Now you're gonna be in a shelter. And she was like, "Oh, but you didn't have to throw my kids out. You could have kept them." What?
And then take care of them.
They're not my kids.
Yeah.
No, it's just sad because there are kids that are affected,
Yeah, and they were young, about 5, 6 years old.
Because mom is just unstable. That's why the kids have to stuff her.
Mentally and physically and financially.
Yeah, because if you're mentally unstable, you're going to be physically, financially. It just follows. So
now, again, was the person wrong for throwing her out? I said no.
We don't live with her. We don't know. You never know what's going on behind closed doors.
Because he said it on the video. He said, "Nobody told you to cheat." He was like, "Yeah, but I still love you, though." I was like,
I love you too, but get out.
He was like, "No, you got to go.
I love you as a friend.
And you got to take your kids with you."
They're your kids.
Like, now, I'm not
maybe
taking nobody's
not
kids.
throw out, but maybe just say, "Okay, I'm leaving."
I give you 30 days.
Like I give you exactly. Like I'll give you a week.
You
find
sleep
a place
in the living room.
Yeah.
No.
That's me. Depending on what she did. We don't know what she did.
She cheated.
How far it really got under his skin.
Put it like this, like a comment said, if it was turned around, he cheated, she would have threw him out before
Everybody
he even
would
got
have been
home.
cheering.
Before he even got home, he would have been thrown out.
Yeah.
Not even knowing what's going on. Like, the keys, damn, they don't even work no more. You know what I mean? She would have threw him out, and everybody would have been like, yay, throw his butt down.
Yeah,
Girl,
definitely.
No, he cheated. You know what I'm saying? They would have been
definitely rooting him on.
that's my hood.
Yeah.
She cheated.
You're wrong. There's no double standard. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
And double wrong for putting the children in jeopardy.
I don't know. Now, there would have probably been a different way. You got to go, call a family member to pick up the kids. I'll leave the kids here until they can pick them up tomorrow or the next day. But they're not going to live here.
Like a gentler way.
Right. They're not going to live here because they're
away.
not my kids. I would not throw the kids completely out.
I mean, she
that
knew
was
who
okay.
she was with. So
But-
she knew the type of guy he was too.
But he was pissed off, and they not his kids.
Right.
I can't blame him. You know? You can't blame him if he doesn't want to do it
He was in
the
right
other way.
He wasn't wrong.
You were your kids until they weren't.
Yeah. But they like 6, 7 years old, so they probably not his kids
Exactly.
so long. She
Which
probably
is
was
the
not.
worst because, they're little kids.
No,
They
I
probably
don't
weren't
have
think.
anything
together
to
that
do
long.
I don't
with
think
that.
they were together that long because a person would have been like, and that's messed up.
Right.
I raised these kids
Right.
as my own,
Right.
and now I got to.
Yeah, you got a history with them.
He didn't say none of that.
You know
so
the
there's not no
in-laws.
history.
Yeah.
They was not that long.
He didn't call the in-laws or anything like that, right?
No, I can't believe that she did
I'm
this.
calling
to
your
me.
mother
No. So they were not together that long enough for him to bond with
to
them.
care.
So,
Right?
but
That's what's unfortunate about it. Like, you haven't been with him very long, and you take advantage of this situation. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Just be grateful.
yeah, but watch it, men or women, doesn't matter who you were.
It doesn't matter. It's wrong.
If you have kids involved,
That's your first priority, though.
crossing the street, you even got to say, if I cross the street, how's it going to affect my kids?
That's right. Left side, right side, get on this side, right?
Well, which one it is that's going to cause me to lose my kids or to lose anything I have? But they don't think that. They only think of themselves
Right. It's
and
not
of
about
now.
the kids, right?
You know?
The kids are just along for the ride.
And I don't even think
unfortunately.
she winded up cheating. I
Spur of
think
the
that was a guy
moment.
that she'd been messing with way before she messed with him.
Oh, so he wasn't
To
good
me.
enough to live with.
To me,
but
I'm thinking.
Apparently, you're gonna go sneak off with your new boo from the new boo to go get with him.
Listen, and he had a nice house.
Maybe he's the father of the children. The other one.
Most likely, right?
That happens.
He had a 2-story house.
Yeah.
Nice stairs going down.
She didn't like sleeping with him apparently. So
She didn't like good living for the kids.
yeah, true.
You know?
I mean, that's what the priority is, right?
He's
You
boring.
make it work.
Yeah.
He's not beating on you. He's not stealing from you. You make it work. It's for the kids. They got a stable environment, stable school system, what have you. They're eating. Make it work.
And she was just digging into things. So what? Well, if you would have done for me, like, no, I would have been like,
She didn't
listen.
know any better.
She doesn't. They
She
don't.
didn't know what she had, you know?
You know, she thought it was a free ride.
I'll be thinking about that till the kids are grown.
The biggest mistake he made was getting someone that had young kids. That was the biggest mistake.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I mean. Like, why? And then move them into the house, knowing that's a commitment to the children.
that was the biggest mistake. Because I'm sorry to say, guys and girls, the females, why I'm saying this, because you look like a sucker. Like, oh, he's gonna take care of my
that's what
kids.
She thought that.
Yeah,
I could go sleep with so and so.
Mhm. He got my
Have
kids.
him watch the kids at night, right?
No.
That's horrible.
So next time, let her stay in her apartment. You stay in yours. You know, the kids can come over and
Get to
stuff like
know.
that.
Get to know.
Get
the
to know them.
kids. Do you want to have these kids in your life? I don't know. You know.
Because that's a commitment. That's you know, how long Poopy got in
Maybe
jail
somebody's
before he comes
a
out.
firebug. You know. Get to know them.
Because did he find out how long he has in jail before he comes out?
The father.
The father.
Right? Right? What was that movie with Mark Wahlberg and what's his name? Will Ferrell.
Oh,
The stepfather. Or daddy or something like that.
My 2 dads or something like that, right?
Oh, they made 2 or 3 of them, right?
yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. He was like, I'm the dad,
Right.
but he's the stepdad, and then he had the his father. Yeah, so they were all their generations.
Competition.
But
Get
again,
to know.
yeah, I was gonna say again.
Get to know your in-laws. That's important.
Your family is your in-house. That's your family.
Anytime children are involved, it's sensitive. It's just sensitive.
Especially when they're not yours.
Yeah, that leaves it when they're from the ages of 7, and below. It's just there's a very critical time in their life, and if you're not gonna be there, don't even step foot through that threshold.
Yes.
Too many men and women in and out of their kids' life. You don't know what they're doing.
Men and women. This is not double standard. If someone is very young, has young kids, don't go full blast.
That tells you
Don't
something.
go full blast yet.
It tells you something. You may want to wear a condom for one.
But not only that,
They're very fertile.
They might get back with the person because the kid is
too.
still young. They have that combination.
Right, bonded with the father and the
now,
mother.
if the kid's 10, 11 years old and they broke up 5 years
It's been
ago,
a decade or
they're not
something,
going to get together.
Right.
But if they just broke up within months and the kid is still a baby,
There's history.
especially when you find someone, that's when they want you back.
Yeah. You're the first rebound. Don't be the rebound. Don't be the rebound.
Yeah. Oh, I see you got a man. And I was just going to try to hook us up
Your tires
again.
get slashed.
Please, don't do it. Man or woman, don't get with no one yet. Keep them in your house, and you stay in your house, they stay in their house.
Have fun.
That's it. I'm not saying don't date them. I'm just saying
Listen,
don't live with
if you're
them.
going to throw somebody's kids out of your house, you're not ready for them to be in your house.
Correct.
Regardless of what the mother did or the father did. Like, that, they would have just been that would have been their house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mom screwed up, so.
You got to go? Where
Kids
going?
got school in the morning.
Be like, where you going with the kids? Where you going with the kids?
Right. This is their house.
Get the family member and they can go, but you got to go. They're not gonna be outside in the street while you're looking for a place because of your mistake.
You screwed up, right?
Nope.
That's usually how it is with the dads anyway. The male. Oh, he screwed up. He slept around. Oh, get out, right?
Get out. As soon as that, get out. Listen. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like and share this video.
Yes.
Comment.
Please comment.
And we love to see the comments, things like that. Next week, we're going to try to do a challenge with each other. Try to get some challenges out here. I want to do the marching in place challenge.
That should be fun.
And then we got the matching the bottles. We don't see the bottles, so we have to match it. Who's going to match the most in enough time? So that's going to be a little fun thing.
Yeah.
We're going to try to make a little fun games. Little fun games here.
Laugh.
Oh, yeah. And then we're going to see what's going to happen with we're still going to be talking about the traffic, and hopefully it goes back down or completely goes away. Let's see what happens. And hopefully they find a cure for this bird flu that, I'm trying to get my bagel and eggs, but I'm not, I don't want to spend.
Well,
But I still got eggs in layaway. I think 3 more weeks I can get it out.
Crazy.
Now, guys or girls, you really want to know if someone's rich? Look in their fridge. If they got about 1 or 2 dozen of eggs, they got money. I know, right? Hey, I'm Charles Aloma.
Lydia Penn.
We'll see you guys next week.
All right.